on RBT.
So tonight, what you're telling me is that you're the designated driver, had some drinks, decided to drive, and then your passengers are smoking weed in your car.
How much have you had this afternoon?
I've had 2 beers and the scotch.
You had any food while you're...
Not a lot, not a lot.
No? So how come you got an interlock on your car?
Made a stupid mistake.
And what was your reading at that time?
0.20.
0.2? Holy moly, that's a lot of drinking.
I was drinking a straight bottle.
Turn it off, don't touch anything.
At this stage, you're under arrest for a purpose of a breath analysis.
You look drunk, sound drunk, smell drunk.
You got a one-way ticket to jail, mate.
Some nights, you can't hit the freeway out of Melbourne without being stopped for a breath test. A big team of Victoria's finest run the Monash freeway operation where every single car comes under police attention. Constable De Rosario likes to bring a bit of fun to the testing line. And tonight, plenty of drivers are on their way home from something special.
Hello guys, how are we going? Where are you coming from today?
I came from Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, how was it?
It was very good, thanks. Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, but that's why I'm a bit like, yeah, my voice is a little bit cooked because I've just been screaming for 3 hours. What a woman.
I just want one long breath into the straw.
Uncle Paul may be a Swiftie, but he still has to pass a breath test.
How far's home for you guys?
5 minutes away.
Oh, lovely. All right, well, you're all good to go. Drive safe, guys. Thank you.
Later in the night, when even the niftiest Swifties are tucked up in bed, 18-year-old Toby and a carload of mates are making their way home from the city.
Hello, how you going? Did you have any drinks tonight?
About 6 hours ago.
6 hours ago?
7 hours ago.
How many did you have?
1.
Just one drink? All right, no worries. We're just going to do a random alcohol test tonight. Have you done one of these ones before?
No.
No. So it's just one long breath into the straw, all right?
Yep.
1 or 2 may not sound like much.
Perfect. Stop there. All right, that should be enough.
Yes.
But as a P-plater, Toby must blow all zeros.
So you have blown a reading today, and because you are a P-plater and supposed to be zero, I do need to take you back to the bus for another breath test. Are there just 2 passengers? Or 4? Or 3?
It's an overload.
Okay, so you're also only allowed to carry 1 passenger as a P-plater?
Toby is going to cop a penalty for carrying more peer passengers than his probationary licence allows. But that may not be the only trouble his mates get him into tonight.
You going to smoke a hooch in the car?
Not me then. I don't smoke anymore.
Is there anything in the car that you should know?
Yeah, but not me. I mean, me, but they smoke. I've been sober for about 7 months.
Could that car full of cannabis smokers cost the Tobster his licence?
Did you know that you were only supposed to have 1 person passenger?
Yes, but peer pressure does something to someone.
Peer pressure?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to block out your mates.
Yeah.
Otherwise you'll get caught, unfortunately.
Two cop cars and a few witches' hats is all it takes to pop up a drug and alcohol testing line.
G'day, how's it going?
On a weekday afternoon near Shepparton, this dark-coloured sedan is waved into a random setup. At the wheel is Adrian. He's got an interlock fitted to his ignition. That's a device that requires a clear breath test before the car can even start.
So how come you got an interlock on your car?
I got done because I was going for a hard patch at the moment. One of my closest mates passed away.
Oh, that's no good.
And I didn't even think about it, and yeah, made a stupid mistake.
Yeah. And what was your reading at that time?
It was 0.20.
0.2? Holy moly.
Yeah, on my P's.
How'd you get that? That's a lot of drinking.
I was drinking a straight bottle.
Straight, as in whiskey or something?
Yeah.
Golly.
33-year-old Dad Adrian is a bit of a battler who's trying to sort his life out. And right now, a lot depends on him having transport.
Got a job? I just started the handyman business with me, mate.
Oh, yeah?
Doing weeding at the moment, a weeding job, because do like landscape and all that kind of stuff. But it just all depends on what the person wants.
Adrian's wheels are what gets the workers to site.
My mate that I started, he doesn't have a licence, so I'm the only driver at the moment.
No, obviously had nothing to drink because you got your interlock.
Yeah, mate.
So I like to see. Big breath into the tube till I say stop. Keep going, stop. That's the way. Is this your car?
Yeah, mate.
Registered in your name?
Yeah, mate.
So far, so good. But Sergeant Bover is seeing signs that Adrian may indulge in other intoxicants.
How long ago since you last had cannabis?
Oh, nearly 3 months ago.
If Adrian has been on the green, then the weed whacking business is about to go up in smoke. The New South Wales Central Coast offers a relaxed lifestyle close to the water. But the spread out geography also means people rely on their cars to get around. And too often, that includes getting home from licensed venues. It's something the local police on RBT patrol know all too well.
Oh, there he is.
Our way or the other way?
He's coming our way.
Beer o'clock on a Friday, and this work truck rolling out of a pub car park catches the officer's eye. When they get it stopped, they meet 66-year-old concreter Alan, who lives around the corner from the pub.
Afternoon, sir.
Alan knocked off work for the week, then knocked back a few drinks.
How much have you had this afternoon?
2 beers and a scotch.
2 beers and a scotch. All right. You had any food while you're...
Not a lot, yeah. Not a lot.
No?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. One long breath out till I say stop, please.
It's a common equation.
Keep going. Thank you.
Man plus drinks equals licence suspension. Alan doesn't look confident of solving it, and after 3 big drinks, he shouldn't be.
All right, so what I need you to do, seal your lips around the end of the tube. One long breath out till I say stop, please. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Thank you.
Central Coast concreter Alan poured a slab, then poured 3 drinks down his throat at the local before attempting the short drive home.
So at this point in time, you are under arrest for the purpose of a breath analysis, okay?
Alan will now have to go back to Gosford Police Station for a definitive measure of what's in his system.
So jump in the back, 3 seatbelt on for us, please.
That 3rd drink always pushes the limits. And Alan hasn't done himself any favours.
Have you had much to eat this afternoon?
No, just a bit of fruit.
Bit of fruit?
Had 3 schooners and scotch and dry.
Oh, you had 3 schooners?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
You did say 2 originally.
Yeah, I did,
yeah, okay, righto.
From 2 o'clock.
So 3 schooners and a scotch and dry.
Yeah, and a 12 glass, yeah.
With 4 drinks on board, Alan's levels may well be rising. And a few months from retirement, he could cop his first ever licence suspension.
So worst case scenario, you'll have a driver for you if that's what it comes to?
Yeah, yeah. My wife's retired, so she can drive me.
You sure you want to do that to yourself, though?
No.
Out at Shepparton, Sergeant Bover is dealing with a local dad whose driving record is not exactly a good example.
I didn't even think about it, and yeah, made a stupid mistake.
Yeah. And what was your reading at that time?
It was 0.20.
0.2? Holy moly.
He hasn't had a drink today, but is there a whiff of cannabis about 33-year-old Adrian?
Had any drugs recently?
No,
nothing at all? See those 2 pink tabs?
Yep.
Just get you to scrape them down your tongue like licking a lollipop.
Yep.
Adrian's work and family are reliant on him for transport. And with a history of driving offences, a drug positive will mean a long ban.
I
Okay, in my opinion, the result of the preliminary oral fluid test indicates that your oral fluid contains a prescribed illicit drug. I now require you to accompany me to the police car just in front of us there. Are you prepared to accompany me? Yeah. Yep. All right.
If Adrian has been smoking cannabis, he did it before taking Dad's taxi to pick up his son from school.
How many kids have you got?
3.
3? And is he the youngest or the oldest?
He's the middle child.
Middle?
Yeah.
What is your current residential address?
No fixed address.
Adrian is living in his car.
Have you consumed any illicit drugs recently?
No.
Just take that out of there. That's it.
And if he's driving it drug affected, it'll be parked up for at least a year.
What type of alcohol have you had to drink today?
I had 1 can of CC and 1 cruiser. Watermelon.
P-plater Toby returned an indication for alcohol roadside, despite trying to soak up the sauce.
Obviously, the cheeseburgers didn't work.
Where are the cheeseburgers from?
McDonald's. I had 1 cheeseburger and 2 chicken and cheeses.
How long ago did you eat?
2 hours ago.
What do you do for work?
I just pickpacking,
Oh, yeah.
warehousing. I applied for the military the other day too.
Good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
So something like this
the infantry.
probably would want to go negative, so that's not going to affect any future job applications.
Does that affect it?
Potentially can, yeah. They go through police checks and stuff.
The implications of a drink driving charge just got very real for this 18-year-old.
You nervous?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, you ready? Take a hold of that. Big breath in. Okay, we don't have a lot of time. Let's go.
With a 0 alcohol limit, the decision to drink, then drive a car full of mates home may well be one Toby regrets for a long time.
And stop. Okay, that's it.
The analysis shows that you have a breath alcohol concentration of 0.027. Do you have any comment to make?
Unlucky.
So, Toby, this is a certificate of analysis.
He's over the P-plater alcohol limit. Now police want to know if Toby is double impaired.
Do you use any illicit drugs?
No.
No? All
But
right.
they smoked in the car, but I didn't smoke.
Yeah, okay.
I don't smoke
And when you say they smoked, what did they smoke?
weed.
A cannabis positive on top of the drink driving charge could throw Toby's hopes of joining the military into doubt.
So tonight, from what you're telling me is that you're the designated driver, you've had some drinks, you've decided to drive, and then your passengers are smoking weed in your car.
They blew it outside. I mean, if it shows up, probably because I inhaled it, but yeah.
Did you think about that before you let your passengers smoke weed in your car?
I told them to blow it out so I don't inhale it. Yeah.
Are you going to smoke a hooch in the car?
Not me then. I don't smoke anymore.
18-year-old Toby broke his probationary licence conditions by driving a car full of mates home from the city.
They smoke. I've been sober for about 7 months.
But not sober enough to blow zeros on his breath test. Now, Toby's praying that passive smoking from the passengers blazing up in the back seat isn't going to add a drug positive to his drink driving charge.
Yeah, but that's come back all good.
Okay.
Came back
negative.
fine.
Oh,
All
God
right.
bless.
Are you surprised?
Very.
Oh, are you surprised?
Because if I inhaled even a little bit, I thought it was going to come up.
Well, obviously 18-year-olds think it's all exciting when they get their licence, but with that comes a huge responsibility for not only themselves, but other road users.
What sort of path were you hoping to go down with military?
Infantry.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I hope for your sake that it doesn't affect your career, because it sounded like a pretty good career path to take on. But
Yeah.
I think you've learned a pretty hard lesson tonight.
Hopefully this is an eye-opener for him and he doesn't make the same mistake again.
66-year-old concreter Alan blew nearly twice the limit on a Central Coast roadside. Just weeks from retiring, when Alan does finally put his feet up, he might be stuck at home.
Nice tight seal around the tube and then big breath out till I say stop. Go. Blow, 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 blow. Stop. Beautiful. Just take a seat.
The 4 Friday drinks Al downed in the pub could mean his driver's licence retires right before he does.
So the instruments analyse the sample of your breath and it's returned a reading of 0.076 grams of alcohol in 210 litres of breath, OK?
Al seems indifferent.
Just one of those things, yeah. You probably do it 100 times. Yeah.
And it's an attitude that police are never comfortable with.
I think the problem with society, we've got a big issue of it won't happen to me, and a lot of people that think it won't happen to me.
Stuffed up, yeah.
Yeah.
Why sort of fight it?
Yeah.
I mean, do the crime, pay the time. Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether you're driving 100 metres or 500 kilometres. If you're over the limit, you do increase your risk of having a motor vehicle collision, and the consequences if you hurt or kill someone as a result of that, they are very serious.
Later that night, the same officers witnessed the same cavalier attitude to driving after a few drinks. After it bumped through a roundabout in a clumsy way, they stop this car and meet 54-year-old Robin.
Hello, how are you? Have you had any alcohol at all?
Oh, about an hour ago or something.
Okay.
I had one.
All right, what I'll get you to do is just put your mouth on the end of the tube there.
Yep.
I'll get you to blow a big breath, calmly and continuously, until I direct you to stop. Yes.
One drink could affect Robin's roundabout skills. But several drinks has made her a danger.
At this stage, you're under arrest for a purpose of a breath analysis. Okay.
This is not how Robin thought her evening would end. On the way for an evidentiary test at a nearby booze bus,
What did I do wrong, even?
Robin updates her drinks tally.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
I've only had like one 10% of bourbon, Woodstock bourbon tonight.
1 10% one?
Yeah.
A can?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I had maybe 2-3 this afternoon.
Have you had much to eat?
No, I haven't had dinner yet. I'm going home to make cabbage rolls, I was.
Cabbage rolls?
Oh, that sounds all right.
It does.
But before Robin could get those cabbage rolls happening, a girlfriend called her asking for a lift home from nearby Carry-On.
Been to Carry-On twice.
Yeah, today?
Yes,
Yeah.
tonight. She left a bloody phone there too, so I had to go the second time I was here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had you guys if I got through the first time, mate. There, even.
After 4 double-strength bourbon cans, Robin agreed to go and pick up a girlfriend from Carry-On and give her a lift home.
Been to Carry-On twice.
Yeah, today?
Yes,
Yeah.
tonight. She left a bloody phone there too, so I had to go the second time I was here.
Yeah.
Sounds like your licence is important to you.
Yeah, well, not really. But, I try to be a law-abiding citizen. Yeah. Like, I'm 54 just the other day, so this is the first time I've ever been done for drink driving. And I've been driving since I was 23, so...
She hasn't been done just yet, but after blowing 0.08 on the roadside, Robin's not hopeful of going under the limit.
A big breath and I'll say stop, okay? That's it. All done.
With 3 kids, grandkids and an elderly mother to care for, Robin spends plenty of time on the roads.
Okay, Robin, this instrument has analysed a sample of your breath and it's returned a positive reading of 0.073 grams of alcohol in 210 litres of breath.
Okay.
So it's in the low range category.
Yeah, but it's over, right?
Yeah, it's over the limit. Have you got anything to say about that?
Sorry about that.
I'm hoping she's learned a lesson tonight and she doesn't drink and drive again. That's her first ever time, 54 years of age. Take it easy, crossing the road.
It's a good thing for Robin and everyone who relies on her for lifts that tonight she's learned where her limits lie.
Have you consumed any illicit drugs recently?
Despite returning a positive indicator test on a Shepparton roadside, this father of three is sticking to his no cannabis claim. Another positive on the secondary test, and Adrian's brand new landscaping business will be out of drivers.
All right, Adrian, the result of the test shows that you have Delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol, prescribed illicit drug in your oral fluid. Do you understand that?
Not just that, I haven't had anything for nearly 3 months now, so...
So what it means today is I can't let you drive at the moment.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he made no admissions to smoking any marijuana. He reckons that he's stopped smoking, but our tests indicate otherwise.
I'm actually quite surprised, because, yeah, I haven't, like I said, I haven't done nothing, touched no drugs or nothing.
Our sample will be sent off to the laboratory, and if the test results confirm there, then he'll be heading to court, because he's got priors for impaired driving offences in his past.
Because Adrian has his son in the car, Sergeant Bover decides to run the boy home.
So who's got all those beer bottles in there?
My workmates.
The workmates? Yeah. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
As always, yeah, our job here is to remove impaired drivers from the roads, and here's one more that we've removed from the roads today.
Early afternoon in country Victoria. And as always, police are on the lookout for impaired drivers. Leading Senior Constable Jones is curious about this driver, spotted leaving a liquor store with a box of drinks.
Hello, how are you going today?
You go.
That's good. Just doing a routine stop today.
Yeah.
Have you had any alcohol today?
I've not long woke up, Dale.
No?
I work at the petrol station, so I do graveyard shifts, see, so I've not long just woke up.
No problem at
So I haven't had a job. I've been to the bottle shop, yes,
Yep.
but I haven't had a drink yet.
What'd you get?
I got a 10-pack of double jacks.
10-pack of double jacks.
Yeah,
So you did the graveyard shift last night?
yes. Finished this morning, then I went home, had breakfast, had a sleep, then
Yep.
not long just woke up.
Despite working an all-nighter, 49-year-old Samantha is at full chat this morning.
Then I had to go to Coles,
Yeah.
and then went to the bottle shop, because I got tonight off. So I'm going home, going to make lasagna, homemade lasagna, with a couple of jackses.
Yeah.
Sam's all smiles.
It's all good. One long breath into the straw for me. Yeah.
But could this bourbon-drinking lasagna lover already be baked? It's the weekend of the Phillip Island MotoGP bike race, and the coast roads east of Melbourne are chock-a-block with fans heading down to the event.
Quick trip up to Kooyarip and back.
Yeah.
Highway Patrol officers Osborne and Rowe are keeping a close eye on travellers, especially those on two wheels.
Which one do you reckon, the black or the white? Oh, New South Wales? This one's New South Wales?
Yeah.
It's mid-afternoon when they stop 35-year-old mine worker Morgan.
Oh, we're just doing a couple of checks, all right? Where are you off to?
Phillip Island, mate.
Phillip Island MotoGP?
Yeah.
Bike Mad Morgan has made the long ride down from Newcastle.
It's about 11 hours if you're doing it in one trip, but yeah, I've done it over 3 days. I just kicked back. I've got a couple of weeks off, so I did it over 3. Good bit of fun.
Nice bike to do it on.
Yeah, it's pretty comfy, actually.
He's been cruising. But has this easy rider been sticking to the road rules?
Have you had anything to drink today?
Yeah, I had 2 beers probably about an hour ago.
Hour ago?
Yeah.
It's around dinner time on a Sunday night in Ballarat. Leaving the car park of a popular watering hole, this driver occupies the wrong side of the road. It's a sign he may have overindulged at the bistro.
Hey,
Hey, mate, how you going?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Good, thanks, mate. How's your day been?
Not too bad, yeah.
Yeah, you guys been out to much shit all tonight?
Oh, yeah, just have a few, yeah.
Had a few. How many have you had, mate?
Oh, probably had 3 or 4 drafts, so...
3 pints?
Schooners, I think.
Schooners,
so,
okay.
Yep.
So how do you reckon you go on this test? Do you reckon you'll be right to drive still?
I think so, yeah.
You think so?
Yep. Mate, I really...
As he struggles to locate his driver's licence, the 36-year-old looks confused.
It's here somewhere, sorry.
And how long ago was your last drink?
No, about probably half an hour ago, something like that.
Half an hour ago?
Yeah. Where was my licence?
He can't lay his hands on it, and he might be about to lose it.
So,
yep.
Can you do one long breath into the straw for me, mate?
No worries, mate.
Well, you can't touch it either, sorry. And blow. Keep going, stop. Now, unfortunately, mate, you have gone over today.
Have I?
Yes. Yeah, quite a bit over, actually.
Yeah.
Turn the car for us, please.
Yep. No worries.
As he heads for the second test, this bloke is so befuddled he can't even park up safely.
So you got family in the car, or is that
that's
your cousin?
Yeah.
The vehicle started to roll back, unfortunately. He's forgotten to apply the handbrake or even put it in park. I think he was that far intoxicated, he had no idea what he was doing.
It looks bad, and this bloke is in denial.
Yeah, I don't feel drunk at all, like, not one bit. So, yeah, so anyway, here's what it is.
Today. That's good. Just doing a routine stop today.
After working an all-nighter in the servo, Sam's all set to hit the Bourbons at lunchtime on her day off.
Gonna make lasagna, a couple of Jackses.
A quick breath test confirms Sam hasn't cracked a can yet. But could this kitchen connoisseur already be cooked?
Do you take any drugs?
I just smoke weed.
Smoke weed? Yeah, how much?
Only like, you know, sort of couple here and there, but I've had nothing today.
Anything recently?
Yeah, probably yesterday in the morning.
Yep. How much yesterday morning?
Only 2.
2?
Like, yeah, 2 billies, you know, yep.
All right, well, these 2 tabs.
Yep.
Down your tongue from the back to the front for me.
Yep.
If Sam's a regular smoker, the cannabis will be constantly in her system.
How long have you been using cannabis for?
Well, I'm nearly 50, yeah, so a very long time.
A long time, yeah. Regular, yeah?
I'm getting a bit over it lately too, really.
Okay.
Yeah, well, the weed shit, it's not as good as it used to be, really. So, no, just a couple here and there, really.
But the problem is not the weed.
Samantha, unfortunately, that has tested positive for methamphetamines, so we are going to have to get you to come back and take another test.
If she's clean, the second test will clear Sam of all charges.
Well, let's hope, fingers crossed, it goes good. Hopefully.
The stage is set. The stadium is rocking. It is go time. The entertainers are back. Rugby league at its absolute best.
I got you something that I know you can't forget. I keep them guessing like they never know what comes next. Say yes, say yes.
Magical for roll.
I can't keep this on myself. I got all you need and I'm sharing the wealth. Talking it up. Who should I tell? Like, blah, 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 blah. I can't keep this all to myself.
Unbelievable.
This feels different, eh, bro? Does my bro.
Can't keep this all to myself. Can't keep this all to myself.
Party time.
Can't keep this all to myself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Setting the stadium alight on Nine's Wide Water Sports.
Can't keep this, can't stop this. Can't keep this all to myself.
How many have you had, mate?
Probably had 3 or 4 drafts.
This 36-year-old pub goer in Ballarat blew high range roadside.
You have gone over today.
Have I?
Quite a bit over.
And was so blurry, he forgot to park safely.
The vehicle started to roll back, unfortunately. I think he's forgotten to apply the handbrake or even put it in park.
Before the second test, it's time to tell the true story of his liquid dinner.
We had dinner and there was 6 schooners.
6 schooners?
Yeah.
What time did you have your first drink tonight?
About 5.
5 p.m?
Yeah, 5 p.m, yeah.
What time did you have your last drink tonight?
6. Yeah, 6 p.m.
6 p.m?
So he's guzzled 2.5 litres of beer in an hour.
When you drove this vehicle, did you think you may be over the legal limit?
No, I didn't think I would be. Yeah, I'm hoping this will pretty well.
What is your occupation?
Farmer, potato farmer.
Could this thirsty potato farmer be mashed?
So big breath in, breathe in for me, back around zone and out.
Another high reading will roast his licence.
Keep going.
And the spud truck will be impounded on the spot.
Stop. As we can see, all right, so the result of the analysis shows that you have a breath alcohol concentration of 0.117, which is in excess of the prescribed limit.
Yep. Yeah.
So anything over 0.1, all right, considered high range.
Yep.
Okay. So police have the power to impound your motor vehicle.
Right. Yep.
Okay, and then you'll have to get it back out of impound.
Yep.
After that 30-day period.
Yep.
It's been a bad night for this potato farmer, but he doesn't have a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah.
Okay, do you have any questions for us at all?
Yeah. No.
No questions?
No. Oh, just why was I so stupid? Why did I drive?
He seems like a good fella. I think he's made a poor choice tonight. Not thinking he was affected by alcohol, but clearly he's seen the results. Going to affect his life for the next 12 months at least.
After showing an indicator for methamphetamine on a Morwell roadside, 49-year-old Sam is awaiting a secondary drug test.
Do you grow up in this area?
No, I'm not even from Morwell.
Where'd you grow up?
Turak, South Yarra.
Turak, South Yarra?
Yeah, my parents had a wicked off house, mate. It was mad. And as my dad would say, and I'm the feral one, yeah? I got 2 brothers. Oh, yeah, over the years, you know, we grow up, we run amok, you know. Done a bit of jail time in my time, like, you know. But we all grow up, don't we?
Have you grown up then, do you think, now?
Oh, well, yeah, it was years and years ago.
Right, have you consumed any illicit drugs recently?
Oh, I did yesterday morning, yeah.
What drugs have you taken?
Marijuana.
All right, takes a little bit of time, this one. Have you got a dry mouth at all, or...?
Yeah, a
little bit. No worries.
A dry mouth is a common side effect of amphetamine use. Without much saliva, it takes Sam over an hour to provide a sample.
Yes, we have success. Starting to go blue.
Sam has been in trouble with police before.
Thank you, good job. Good job, Samantha, we got there in the end, took a while.
A drug positive today, and this Turak tearaway will be facing a long, expensive stint without a licence.
So you type in the rego and then you click on the name that it's registered to. There's a tick there. That means they have some form of prior related to impaired driving, alcohol
okay.
and/or drugs.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah. That's cool that it does that.
It's Friday afternoon in Ballarat, where Senior Constable Michael Collins is training new constable Sham Dunlop.
Have a look at this ute. We've got no alcohol or drug priors.
No. You want to pull him over?
Oh, look, why not? For you to experience how we work.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
A quick lights and siren later, and Officer Dunlop is about to meet her first breath test subject.
And what's the registered owner's name?
Is Graham.
Graham.
Local retiree Graham is just around the corner from home.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good day.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm all right.
Have you had any drinks today?
No.
No, nothing at all?
Cup of tea and coffee.
Oh, well, you got to stay hydrated somehow. it's quite nice out here, you know.
It's
so
beautiful.
Yeah.
Graham's off to the local bowling club, where he's a regular on the greens and in the bar.
The missus is down there bowling. She broke a leg. and well, she's bowling now, but with a walker. Yeah.
Whereabouts do you live,
Because of
Graham?
her bad leg, Graham offered to collect his wife from the club.
She's probably having a beer while I'm waiting. She'll have one, yeah.
All right, you've done one of these before?
I have.
Yep. All right, just one long continuous breath. Stop.
Could Officer Dunlop have caught a drink driver on her very first stop?
All right, Graham, that test has come back negative, so you're all good to go.
Good on you, Graham. Thanks for your support, mate.
No worries. We'll catch you later.
Take care, mate.
Okay, good on you.
Job done.
See you later.
Graham's off to join the lady bowlers, and Officer Dunlop's training day continues.
And see, some people will give you nothing when you start talking to him, but he was obviously quite receptive. And probably a good intro one, actually.
I feel like you're quite much better at that than me.
Hey, how many times have you done this?
Once.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
An important skill for new officers to master is choosing which drivers to stop and test.
A white ute, silver tray. He's one of interest.
Farmer Rob rolled into town to pick something up. But did he pick up a beer while he was there?
How are you going today?
I think so. I have been, yes.
Sorry?
I have been,
You have been?
yeah.
What have you been doing?
Three pots of that north.
Oh, you've had a couple of drinks?
Yeah. I just went and had a couple of beers and thought I'll go on.
But should Rob have headed home after 2 great northerns?
How do you think you'll go on the breath test?
Don't know.
Not sure?
No.
Okay.
Newcastle-based biker Morgan is near the end of a long, laid-back ride.
Where are you off to?
Phillip Island, mate.
Phillip Island, MotoGP?
Yeah.
He's not surprised to be stopped.
Oh, I knew I was getting pulled over, for sure.
So is he doing everything right?
Have you had anything to drink today?
Yeah, I do. 2 beers probably about an hour ago.
Hour ago?
Yes.
You on any conditions of your licence? Is it
Nah.
all good?
Nah, I'm all good.
All right. Just one long test breath for me, thanks, mate. And stop.
If Morgan has made a mistake with his maths, he could spend the race weekend stranded.
Yep, that's all good.
But he's clearly a man who knows his limits.
Oh, I had a couple at the pub earlier, but I had a feed and stayed there for an hour and a half, so... Yeah. Anyway, thanks, fellas.
Enjoy the race.
I'll try.
Hopefully it's not going to get too wet for you.
Yeah.
Morwell Grandma Sam was stopped on her way home from the liquor store.
What'd you get?
I got a 10-pack of double jacks.
10-pack of double jacks.
Yeah.
Sam hasn't cracked a can, but claims she kicked off yesterday with a couple of cones of cannabis.
So, Samantha, the result of the test shows you have methamphetamine or MDMA, a prescribed illicit drug, in your
I
oral
don't even
fluid.
do none of them. Like,
Yeah, so do you understand that that's what's in what I've detected in your oral fluid?
yeah, whatever, mate. Yeah, but I don't even do it, so I don't even know how it comes up like that.
It's quite often the case that we get people who've made admissions to cannabis but tested positive to methamphetamine. I'm not sure whether it's the stigma attached to meth or whether it's inadvertent drug use. They don't know it's in the cannabis, maybe. I'm not sure. From our point of view, it's just we test if it's in their oral fluid. It's in their oral fluid, and it shouldn't be, and they shouldn't be driving.
Because of the hot weather, the officers have offered to run Sam home.
The combination of being a regular drug user and a regular driver is not going well for you. But at some point, you'll go to court and they'll probably suspend your licence for a while again.
Yeah, I know. Great.
What did you do last time? How'd you get around?
With my partner.
Yeah, and is your partner still around?
No.
No. So you're on your own now. It makes things a bit harder to get to work and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. This one right here, Dol. Yep, this one right here.
No worries. All the best, Samantha.
Thank you.
Try and get off the cannabis, the regular using of cannabis.
Well, this is going to happen to me, look.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Dol, thank you.
No worries.
If Sam can stick to the bourbons, then today's drug driving charge should be her last. It's new Constable Dunlop's first day doing breath testing patrol.
Hello.
And Ballarat-based farmer Rob is testing her communication skills.
How are you going today?
Well, thank you. I have been, yes.
Sorry?
I have been.
You have been?
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
I've three pots of Great Northern. I do stutter.
No, that's okay. That's fine.
They call me Kookaburra.
Kookaburra. How long have you had the Kookaburra nickname for?
The farmer's wife named me that. I was working in the sheds.
Yeah.
And she rang up to say that we were working next day, and I answered the phone, and I got the stutterers, and she told her husband there was a Kookaburra in the phone.
Oh. I like that nickname. It's really cute.
When you go, I was called Morse at school.
Morse?
Yeah, Morse code.
Oh. All right, so we'll just do one continuous breath until I tell you to stop.
Oh, yeah.
Stop.
Has Rob misjudged his mid-strength beers? Or will Kookaburra have the last laugh? But is this bird about to have his wings clipped for drink driving?
We received a very low reading, so you clearly know your limits.
Yeah. I didn't think I'd be over, but, well, you never know, do you?
All right, Rob, well, thank you again.
I tell the truth. So I'll go and tell the boss I could be on camera. See you later.
So you've done POFT, vehicle intercept, public contact. Yep, no, perfect. That's it. Well done.
It's day one on RBT patrol for Officer Dunlop, and she's quickly getting the hang of the friendly yet firm roadside manner.
Hello.
How you going?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
What have you been up to today?
No, not much, just working.
Just working? Is this your work truck?
Nah, it's me boss's.
Yeah? And what do you do for work?
Nah, civil earthworks. Excavator, bobcat.
Bit of everything?
Yeah, subdivisions.
Yeah, okay. And you've just knocked off early today?
Yeah, just left the pub. Couple of beers on the way home.
2? Just 2?
Just 2.
Yep.
How long ago? 15, 20.
15? So you reckon, how do you think you'll go?
I reckon we'll be right.
Yep. All right, just one continuous breath until I tell you to stop.
Local dad Jeff needs his licence to work.
Stop.
Has this digger driver dug himself into a hole?
What do you think it is?
Okay.
So you did return a low-range reading today, but you're still okay to drive.
Fantastic.
You clearly know your limits.
It's the Friday afternoon ritual. Head to the pub, is it?
No. We'd only just been working around the corner, so we dropped in there and had a bit of a work meeting and said enough's enough. I better get home. Lucky I didn't have another one.
Anyway, thank you for your cooperation.
Thanks, guys. Doing a good job anyway.
Thank you. I do appreciate that.
Happy days, close call. But, yeah, it's best to be on the safe side and don't have too many.
For drink driving, the Spud farmer was fined $800. His licence was cancelled and disqualified for 11 months. Samantha was fined $500 for drug driving. Her licence was cancelled and disqualified for 12 months. For drug driving, Adrian was fined $850 and his licence was cancelled and disqualified for 15 months. For drink driving, Robin was fined $644 and her licence was suspended for 3 months. Toby was found guilty of drink driving and failing to obey the conditions of his probationary licence. He was fined $1,058, lost 3 demerit points and had his licence cancelled and disqualified for 3 months. For drink driving, Alan was fined $644 and his licence was suspended for 3 months.